All right, everybody. That's right. Come on in. We're going to talk about some cups. UV ink and cups. I'm Carissa Turnway, and this is Rachel Rice. And both of us have done some great examples of how you can do cups with UV ink. All of our team has worked really hard on making sure you guys understand the different ways you can do cups. We're also going to be featuring a new process, which is UV DTF, which we'll talk about as well. A lot of people don't know that we can do UV DTF with Mimaki machines. I have samples at the end of this demonstration. If you would like some, I'll give them out. And Rachel's going to help me with my presentation. All right, so let's get it going, Rachel. Let's talk about some cups. So first we're going to talk about the way you can directly print on cups without rotation. That means we're not going to use a rotating device to print on the cups. So with the UJF 7151 plus 2, on that machine, when you're running LH100 ink, which is what's best for metal and glass, it is going to have an LD3 profile. So Mimaki has several different LD3 profiles, LD profiles that we use, meaning it's called a long drop profile. The long drop profile actually puts more energy behind the dot of ink so that it travels farther accurately. And because we have the LD3 profile, you will be able to use a jig to hold in your cups, especially those cups that have handles on it that you can't turn on our kebabs. This is a good way to be able to use and print. See, even how on the Real Housewives cup that we've got up here, that even though it's the surface of it, that ink is having to fall pretty far. See how accurate it can be? We've got YouTube videos about this as well. But you can set up a jig on your machine and do several cups together at the same time. This is the fastest way to produce cups with Mimaki, other than UV DTF, but this is going to be a permanent application. So the LD modes you will find, each one of our machines, the smaller flatbeds, have long distance profiles. And you can choose between LD1, LD2, and LD3. And you can see the LD1 goes 2.5 millimeters, the LD2 is 2.5 to 4.5 millimeters. Look at that LD3, you can go all the way up to almost 8 millimeters. You can go to 8 millimeters. I mean, that dotted ink is falling 8 millimeters accurately. One of the only machines on the planet that can do that. And that's in your profile section in Rapid. The advantages of printing directly is especially because of its durability. It's going to be permanent. But maybe we don't want to just do cups. We can do several different ways to use the LD3 profile. But cups are high margin items. Go ahead. So the next way we're going to talk about the kebab. Now remember, if you're going to buy one of our machines this month, because we have the 3.99 financing going on as well, any of these machines can use the new Kebab L, and if you buy in the next 15 days, you're going to get one of the kebabs and the ionizer included in that purchase. That is very rare for us to bundle that stuff together, but these are the 3 machines that you're going to use the kebab on. So everybody wants to know what the kebab is. What the kebab does is it actually rotates your cup so that while the printer is printing. What it allows you to do is a full wrap like this cup right here. This was printed on the kebab. So you'll be able to have a full wrap. And what I'm using on this is really just one of those sublimation tumblers you can buy, very cheap. And we're going to use that same thing. On the kebab, I can put 2 of these next to each other and get 2 cups in about 7 minutes, which isn't that bad, especially because you're rotating around the whole cup, which I like. So we have 2 different kinds of kebabs. The full bird kebab, we'll say. Because remember, we released the new high speed over there. This is that was the smaller one, and this is the MK2L. So on the larger one, the 6042 and the 7151 uses the kebab MK2L. And of course you can do cups, but other things you can do, because the kebab has a small and a wide area, you can do smaller items like these chopsticks. So the kebabs are amazing. Look at those candles that you can do. For weddings, wouldn't that be amazing? So then now we're going to talk about the kebab high speed that we have over here showing in the booth today. So the high speed kebab is outstanding and going to go on, again, all of these machines. But it enables you to do 360 degrees printing on the cups like this. But what's most important on that is you're able to do tapered items now. Look how tapered that cup is. This is a hard application to do for most machines, especially machines that you can print with stuff, and then you can also put anything on the subscreen as well. So these cups it's pretty cool. And in raffling, there is raffling tools that allow you and helps you work your artwork so that it prints properly using on this tapered cup, which is nice. And you'll see that you can also do this with several different types of ink. So you're going to use this in an MK2B. You're going to want a 6x12, 16 pass through long to do this. So if you guys want to know more about this, you're going to have to go to the right of it. And as I was talking about, in Illustrator, we have a raffling plug-in that goes in Illustrator that will help you make sure that your artwork is changed properly to the angle of the cup. So that when it's printed properly to the circumference, and it doesn't, no scaling, and it prints it automatically for you, which is really nice. Now I want to talk about a new process that we've been working on. This is UV-DTF. Now remember, UV-DTF is a semi-permanent application depending on what substrate you're putting it on. Paper, it's not going to come off. Some metals, it depends. I'm showing you 2 different types of film from Magic Film today. So Magic Film was nice enough to give us some product, and we have samples over here for you if you would like. So he's got 2 different types of film. He's got the XP, and then he has the DR. The DR is a little bit higher in adhesive. That means it's going to be a little more sticky, and it'll stay a little more permanent. But it seems that the detail on that one's a little harder to get a smaller detail than I can get with the XP film. If you would like this film, you can order a starter pack. The starter pack will come with 10 sheets of the A film and 10 sheets of the D film. And remember, if you're going to do your UV-DTF, we always recommend that you use the LUS 150E pack. For the best results, you're going to use that. The LUS 150E, unfortunately, does not transfer properly. The 100E works, but it can be a little bit brittle. So I'm going to let y'all know that the LUS 150 ink is going to be the best thing to use for DTF. So So a lot of people, because I really, the reason why this is called magic film is because the process to me is really magic. UDGTF is starting to be really popular, but a lot of people don't understand how it's done. So when you get your starter pack, you're going to have a film A and a film B. And you're going to expose the adhesive on film A, and you're going to print, not reverse, but regular print. I like to do white, color, and then clear gloss on that. You can also use clear matte on our machines. And then once you take it off, you take it off very carefully, and then you put it in the laminator. This is the laminator that I got. It's off of Amazon. It only cost me about $300. The B film does come in rolls, so if you want to get a roll of that, you can. And you can use the roll on this little small laminator that I have. So you'll want to insert a sheet A and then laminate sheet B over on top of your E. And then when you're done, remember to handle those DTF prints carefully because it's just so big. And so you'll see. So I've got a few samples here. You guys want some and have an order. There'll be a QR code on the back. There's also going to be talking about the ink, how much ink is each sample is used. And there'll also be an instruction card in here to help you understand how to apply the UV I just see here some of the cups that I had created. So it's a very easy process to be able to do. If you want to look at some other cups that we've done, I've got some presented over here, and then trophy case if you'd like to see some more cups. But thank you, and if you'd like some samples, I'll pass them out. And if you guys have any questions, I'll be over here, and we'll have another presentation tomorrow. Thank you.